So pretty much I got to 13, and I was like, honestly, like I told you, I filled it up the other day, and that was like, 80, maybe 80 plus voicemails. I don't know if I told you this, but she was actually, she was like, I was actually thinking about you last night, so, like, it's funny you left voicemails. And, like I told you one time, she was like, for the most part, I remember leaving like 20 messages one day, but she was like, you left me like 100, and she was like, that's what she was like, leave me just 10 a day. She actually leave 10 a day, so I actually worked on that. You know, I worked on that like actually really diligently, actually. And that was when I could leave even longer messages, kind of like similar to this. I did like 10-minute messages on that. She changed her number on me like mad times, but you know, for a period of time, I didn't have a number for like maybe like 2, maybe even plus years. But then I finally got a number again, like a good year ago. Well, a little bit longer, a year and a few months, but I kind of did that just by kind of like and she knew I know she knew I would find it because she wouldn't have put it there. She does that kind of stuff too. She does that kind of stuff too. But so I haven't really left her that many voicemails, just period, like within that year. But one day I left her like about 20, and that was honestly like close to a year ago. And then I might have left her like honestly I left her more voicemails the other day, and I left her the whole year pretty much of having a number. But I was just really divinely inspired, and it's funny how like she said she was actually thinking about me the night before. So, but for the most part though, but I want to get to um, also my selection type, which I was thinking I might need to be more. I want to say aggressive, but aggressive with the not aggressive, just more so get back to my somewhat. It's not even like so much ladies man, but just somewhat like just not being so wrapped up in her, but also being wrapped up in her like crazy. Because I'm always wrapped up in her like crazy, but like it seems like I didn't really correlate this to anything. I was just like I wouldn't say it was coincidence, but it kind of seemed like a lot. Kind of was like a lot kind of had to do with this. So I might just honestly, that's what I told her too. Like I'm not just gonna pursue females when I don't even really want to. You know what I mean, so it might just be like but honestly, what I was saying was though, when it comes to my selection type, um, hmm, so I lost my train of thought too. Because one thing I'll tell you this too, so I lost my train of thought, and this kind of came to mind right after. Um, if you listen carefully with the girls uh, selection type, hers is the most potent. So, and it's kind of like it's a little bit weird, but I can say so much about this. I might, this might be a good um, 10 videos. You know what I mean? But to be beyond that, just what I said. Okay, so her selection type. To reiterate this, I did want to actually talk about it after I left him anyway, but I kind of just didn't feel like it after. Maybe the battery was low, something like that. But I have a good amount of battery now, so that's what's up. But for the most part, hers actually, um, she can pretty much get anyone she wants. Period. I mean, she told me that one time, like really early on, we were kind of like and even after that, kind of like we had like a real, like, kind of real kind of like fight, and I kind of like had to had to catch myself because I was like that felt great. I mean, I was like kind of just, but I kind of caught myself because it was like kind of verbally abusive. I mean, like just saying this mean stuff, just saying reckless stuff. Kind of, you know what I mean? And I said it felt great. She's like, it didn't feel good to me. So I was like, damn. I was like, damn. Right. That was actually I caught myself. I was like, that's like kind of like verbally abusive. I can kind of be kind of like like I said, aggressive, but also our seduction it says, and I let her know that today too. Like, I'm supposed to talk out. I let her know a lot, but like I let her know, like, don't even like, don't worry about the aggression so much. Just even it says in one of the chapters, like, the aggression. Like a man being aggressive, um, if you know what you're doing, I guess it's like you can turn that aggression in like so much your favor. Like I mean, I don't even know what the whole synopsis was with it, but it's just like it's really like you can really turn that aggression into like something like into like the female's favor, like crazy. And, but anyway, for the most part though, so her selection type, like I said, um, so yeah, she can attract anyone she wants. Yeah, anyone she ever wanted, she can get them. Her selection type also uh, can't resemble a tortoise and a horse. So she can't seem fast, or else um, pretty much I or whoever would could pursue her, but only to quickly lose interest. So and also her like I said, her selection type is like a girl who's like a valuable prize to be wrested away from other men. So that's kind of where I get that whole like selfishness thing from it. Like I like kind of I am with her and stuff. But also I was telling like um, kind of like how I am. It's like I think it really did like kind of play a major role in how she like has become and grown up into, and kind of like even just it matches with who she always wanted to be. But I think I kind of enforced it a little bit like and encourage her to continue on that road. But I think it can be very I don't want to say encouragable, but like very encouragable. I'll say very inspirational to people. It's just people she just comes across, and even like people who kind of come across this channel, like kind of see how I was telling her too. I mean, it's funny, but just like how obviously kind of I say like into where I am, and like how I do kind of you can kind of hopefully sense like the ferventness of it, the actual like the genuineness of it, like how special I truly see her as, and even just like it's crazy, but I don't even necessarily. Well, this time I kind of didn't want to talk about her specifically, but sometimes I can't even really help it. Like um, I don't even really. I get carried away a little bit in a sense. Like it's just like because she's really special to me, very rare, and I just feel like it's crazy. Like I just feel I feel highly favored just to like know her, and I even was telling her. Also, I say might say that a lot, but just I don't know, but just it's kind of like I just say like this can make it short. It's kind of like 50 Cent kind of like first major album. Get Rich or Die Trying. It's like in a lot of like instances, I like I'm just like I know I'm gonna get her, but at the same time, it's like honestly, just even just going after her, saying she remains super amazing. It's like just even just pursuing her. Like kind of if I can look back on my life and be like on my deathbed, it's like even just pursuing her, like I'll be like I'm grateful I went after what I wanted, and I can live with that, regardless of the outcome, whatever. But a lot of times I'm very confident, I'm just like, but at some points though, I'm like, what I was also saying was, well, I'll go to this. Um, the one most susceptible to her, the one she kind of like targets is the rigid, the masculine rigid type, the masculine rigid type, and then the other one is intellectual type, the intellectual. So I feel like it's like she first off has the most potent seduction type period, and then I feel like I actually fit into both of those categories, whether you feel like it or not. I feel like I'm about fitting in both those categories. So yeah. Mm. In so many ways, you only know. But so also with that, like I said in the Earth selection type, I'm gonna just kind of just go with the flow. So um, she'll have a man chase her so vehemently and like really like lose control of himself in a sense. Like in most cases, she ruins a man. So that's kind of where I look back at what I was saying. Also, was like Proverbs 31, and it's somewhere in 10 to 31, but it's like more so like around like 12. And it's saying she'll bring you good in that harm all the days she lives. And I even tell her, like, we have eternal life, so it should bring me good in that harm, all the days she lives. And that's like why, even just it helps me remind me, stay with God, and her being so God from whenever, it's like that gives me, like more confidence, like, because it says in most cases, she will, her vegetable ruin me. I mean,